Well, the American Music Awards were last night, and big names received big wins, and that's our first hot topic, brought to you by Walton Arts Center. So Billie Eilish took home some of the biggest awards of the night, including Artist of the Year and Song of the Year, and other artists who won were SZA, Becky G, and Rod Stewart, the ultimate legend. He was given a Lifetime Achievement Award, and then he performed after being presented with the award by his children. Other performers at the annual awards included Benson Boone, Blake Shelton, Janet Jackson, and Gloria Estefan.
Wow.
So it was a big night. I did not watch it, admittedly. I was in bed.
Same.
But I love SZA, first of all. So it's not surprising that any of these guys won awards. They're all fabulous.
Some of the biggest names in the industry today, of course. So,
and I love Rod Stewart.
Rod Stewart getting a lifetime.
Rod
It
Stewart.
kind of makes me a little sad that we're at the point where he's getting a Lifetime Achievement Award, because I wish Rod was going to, be 35 forever.
I know. I thought you were about to say it makes me think he's going to die soon. And I was like, no.
No, Rod. We need another album. So yeah, cool. Well, we've got to talk about this. Sherry Papini, the real-life Gone Girl, accused of faking her own kidnapping in 2016, now says it was all real. So 9 years. Face says it all, man. 9 years after Papini was declared missing when she didn't return home from a run, she's changing her story. Sherry speaks out publicly for the first time in the investigation Discovery docuseries Sherry Papini Caught in the Lie, which premiered yesterday on HBO Max. The investigation Discovery docuseries reviews the original story that was reported throughout late 2016. Quote, "I'm so tired of keeping this secret and living the lie," Papini says at the beginning of the first episode of the series. "Now I get to tell the truth." The first episode is available to stream right now. They did come out with a docuseries I believe it was on Hulu recently, that I watched and became just enthralled in this story because I admittedly saw it in the headlines but didn't know a whole lot about it. And now I can't wait.
Tell me, what's in that cup?
Tea.
I'm going to be getting all the tea. I'm going to watch this, and I'm going to watch the Hulu one back to back.
Yes.
We're going to get the truth.
We're going to get the truth. We're going to decide for ourselves. Inquiring minds want to know.
Because we are also in our private time, we are private
investigative journalists. Yes, private eyes. I'm a private detective.
Freaking frack.
Yeah, freaking frack.
We need to bring them back.
I love those guys.
Okay, have you ever heard of Swedish death cleaning?
I've heard of it, and I was told that if I said anything about it, I would be out of Fight Club. So,
Shut up. Okay, well, recently it's been getting a lot of attention, but for good reason. So once you learn about it, it's actually a pretty sensible way to deal with your possessions as you approach your later years. So it's not as kind of dark as it sounds. So it's based on a book, The Gentle Art of Swedish Death Cleaning, How to Free Yourself and Your Family from a Lifetime of Clutter. So the premise is to kind of slowly begin decluttering your home so that when you pass away, it's not such a burden for the people you leave behind. So it urges those maybe 65 and older to kind of start the process of shedding possessions. And it also covers what to keep, document, and it even features like a checklist, which I have to say, obviously I've had people pass away before, and it is such a pain to have to go through, and it's hard too.
It is hard. It is
go
difficult.
through possessions. And my sister and I tell my mom all the time, because she has everything known to man, you've got to get rid of stuff.
Got to start getting rid of stuff.
It's insane.
I think it's a difficult thing for people to do because we want to collect things, but hey, Swedish death cleaning, get rid of it. Get rid of it.
Get rid.
Yeah. We got to talk about Pierce Brosnan's accent. Okay, have you been watching this new show, Mobland?
I know my
a
mom
lot
has.
of people are into it. So he's been defending his accent in the new Paramount Plus gangster drama Mobland after viewers and critics deemed it utterly ridiculous.
What?
I know. The former James Bond actor stars alongside Dame Helen Mirren in the new Guy Ritchie crime drama. Now in it, he plays gangster boss and family patriarch Conrad Harrigan. Both Brosnan and Mirren have been the subject of criticism over the believability of their Irish accents in the program, with Brosnan singled out especially since he is from Ireland. He responded by saying that his voice training was based on a real accent and that he worked with a dialect coach. Look, I'll stand with you. Pierce Brosnan. You're an Irish man, so I know you're probably kind of putting on some dialect of the Irish accent, but it's kind of the same criticism I feel like that was happening in White Lotus for various accents in that show. These people are working hard. They're working with dialect coaches.
And I just have to say, no notes, Pierce.
Yes.
No notes.
You do
Leave them alone. Well, popcorn popped off because the world champ competitive eater Joey Chestnut just went kernel to kernel with his own record, and shocker, he buttered it up and smashed it.
Of course he did.
Joey went full snack attack this Memorial Day, where according to the top popcorn pros, which if that's like a
what is that position?
I need to be at the top. He inhaled, get this, 42 servings in just 8 minutes. And listen, I've had kernels stuck in my teeth, so imagine how his mouth feels.
Man.
So he lost a tooth. He was just hoping to kind of dodge any rogue unpopped kernels this time. That last time he lost a tooth. So this time he chugged water with every swallow to help the popcorn go down. Locking into a rhythm, he pushed his body to the limit. It just grosses me out, which is like, I know I picked this to talk about.
And you picked this story, yeah.
But it's so shocking. When I start eating popcorn, you just kind of start slow, and then the next thing you know, you're just putting the whole tub in your mouth. Right. But imagine eating that much, kernels stuck everywhere. You'd have to go to the dentist.
Yes, no, the kernels get stuck in my gums too, and it's really painful. I'm like trying to get them out for days afterwards. In fact, I think I have some in there right now.
Yeah, I see it right there.
I knew you did. Well, this is some good news right here. Demi Lovato is officially off the market. The 32-year-old singer and actor tied the knot with Canadian musician Jordan Lutz, also known as Jutes, over the weekend in California, as first reported by Vogue. The couple met while working on Demi's 2022 album and then dated for nearly 2 years before getting engaged last December. Demi wore a stunning Vivienne Westwood gown, while Jutes opted for a Saint Laurent suit. From Disney star to chart-topping powerhouse, Demi's love story has hit a new high note. Love to see this for her. I know she's gone through some stuff over the past couple years, so man, this is really encouraging to see.
I love Demi Lovato.
Yes.
I think she's, and I love Vivienne Westwood.
I know,
need to Google that gown.
Beautiful.
That's probably gorgeous.
Yeah.
Well, don't expect to see Terry Crews sitting behind the judges' table on America's Got Talent anytime soon. The former professional football player said he's most comfortable being the host, and as he described it, a bodyguard for the contestants. He said of being a judge, quote, "That's not my thing. I mean, I am 100% the bodyguard of talent, because when I look at all the people that come through here, they just remind me of me. They remind me of everything that I've been through, so I protect it and I watch them." He also added that he's there to support the contestants no matter how well they did or didn't do on the stage. And I love that. I have to say, he is the best host they've had, and I'm such a Terry Crews fan.
Yeah, same.
So I love this. And yeah, I couldn't imagine him judging, because he's just so nice that I just don't imagine him wanting to.
He's a great host.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Yeah. Well, we'll leave you with this. Some sad news for fans of music legend Billy Joel. The 76-year-old singer has canceled all upcoming concerts in North America and England after being diagnosed with normal pressure hydrocephalus, a rare brain condition affecting his hearing, vision, and balance. Joel shared that recent performances worsened symptoms, and he's now focused on recovery and physical therapy. His ex-wife, Christy Brinkley, has spoken out in support, encouraging fans to send love and patience as he heals. We're thinking about you, Billy Joel. Hopefully back on your feet and back on tour real soon.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, absolutely.